6, verse 10. Finally be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. Our struggle is not against flesh and blood. It's not the humans per se. It's the evil one in the humans that's causing the problem. It's worldwide. It's been going on since God put man here. We're struggling against the rulers. It's organized. Against the authorities. These are all evil demons. Against the powers of this dark world, demons. Against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms, satanic. They make all these movies about it like, hey, Satan is real and he has millions of demons. That's our struggle. That's who we're up against. You better have God's Spirit. You better put on the full armor of God. Therefore, put on the full armor of God. He just told you this is a dangerous piece of real estate, planet Earth, so that when the day of evil comes, and it will, you may be able to stand your ground. And after you've done everything, to stand. Stand firm then with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, with the breastplate of righteousness in place. God views you as if you never committed a sin. That's a prayer. That is a breastplate of armor. And with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. Y'all wonder, some of you, we notice that dude, he never steers too far off of the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus. Having your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace, you are ready to charge forth. News, media, whatever. You say you are out and about proclaiming the gospel. This says it's the gospel of peace. Do you realize how hard it is for human beings to have real peace with each other? Do you realize how hard it is for two countries, all the countries on the earth, for them to have peace with each other? When's the last time you looked up and didn't see a war going on? Either in your own family, with your own woman, or with your own country, inside your country, with countries outside this country. You're like, whatever happened to peace? The Bible said the death, burial, and resurrection is the source of peace, the gospel of peace. I started in Ephesians 6:10 and following. I'm going backwards in the book of Ephesians, just 2 steps. I go back to Ephesians chapter 2. We have Jews and Gentiles on planet Earth. I'll start with about we'll start with verse 11. Remember that formerly you who are Gentiles, that's us in America for the most part, by birth and called uncircumcised, the old Jewish hierarchy, there was some racism and there was no peace between Jew and Gentile. When all this was going down, when this was written, you say, were they at war with each other? What are you talking about? To this day, still arguments on whether Jesus was the Messiah or not. We love our Jewish friends. You say, but they really need to think long and hard about Jesus, their Messiah, who came. Your Messiah has come. He's died for the sins of the world. He didn't come not only to save you. All nations will be blessed through your seed, Abraham. All nations. Not just the Jewish nation. All nations. By those who call themselves the circumcision, the Jews, that done in the body by the hands of men, that physical mark, they said that's all we need. But when Jesus came, they rejected him and said, well, we've been circumcised, we're good to go. The Apostle Paul said, no, you missed it. Remember that at that time you were separate from Christ, Gentiles were. Excluded from citizenship in Israel, no doubt about it. Foreigners to the covenants of the promise, we were in bad straits. Without hope, we were Gentiles, cut off. God's working with the Jews. We're out over here saying, what about us? But now, without hope and without